Oops. You know what? I don't really like how this paper's going. I'm gonna do another one. Hey guys, how's it going? Blue here. Welcome to Cubeorithms. In this video, we're gonna be talking about my top 5 least favorite puzzles. The puzzles on this list are terrible. Blech. There's not a whole lot of puzzles that I don't like, but these puzzles, gross. These puzzles are not good. They make me sad. No, but really, in all honesty, I don't really hate these puzzles that much. They're good. I mean, I like all the puzzles in my collection. These are just my top 5 least favorite ones, and they all have their own respective reasons for being my least favorite ones, and I'm going to talk about those in this video. So let's get into it. At number 5, we have the Ghost Cube. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. What? The Ghost Cube is awesome. What are you talking about, Blue? What are you, nuts? What are you, nuts? Well, here's the thing. The Ghost Cube isn't inherently bad. It's actually a very interesting puzzle, and I'm really happy that I have it in my collection. The reason that it is on this list is that it is so hard. This is one of the most challenging puzzles in my whole collection. Anytime I'm solving this puzzle, I am usually pretty frustrated, and it's because I know how to solve it. It's a 3x3 mod. My voice just cracked. I know how to solve this puzzle. It's just a 3x3. But the thing that makes it so hard is that you have to offset I'm sure most of you know this, but I'm going to demonstrate it anyway. You have to offset a few of the layers to unlock the rest of the turns, and now I'm failing at doing it. So you have to offset it like so before I can actually turn the whole puzzle. So this, what you're looking at right now, is the end goal. This is what solved looks like. So when you're putting the puzzle together, you're not actually really putting the whole puzzle together. You do the final turns, which you wouldn't normally do on a 3x3, right at the end, to bring everything back. And because of that weird offset, the whole solve it just adds a whole new level of spice. And in general, I think that's really cool, but specifically when I'm trying to solve it, I'm usually frustrated. And so that's why the Ghost Cube is at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have the Ivy Eyes Cube. Now listen, the Ivy Cube itself, it's a pretty fun puzzle. It's nice and simple. You can solve it in under a minute. It's a good one. But the thing is, the reason why this particular version of the Ivy Cube is in my least favorites is look at that eye. That is a human eye that is never not looking right at you. Most of the puzzle is dark, and not just in the sense of the color, but the subject matter. These eyes are in pain. They are crying out for help. The blue eye looks kind of dope, but the rest of them are just bleh. I think I just don't really understand why this puzzle needs to exist. I mean, if you look at them and you don't focus on them, they almost just look like galaxies, like the Milky Way or whatever. But once you look at it straight on, that is an eyeball, and it is looking right at you. I usually try to keep this puzzle hidden behind other puzzles or not in a spot where it's out in the open, because I don't want anybody looking at me. Obviously, this is a piece of plastic. It's not really looking. But still, also the solve process of this is kind of weird, because like the corner pieces just have what am I trying to say? The corner pieces just have this little streak of color, and that's all. So you just line up the eyes with their little streak of color, and it doesn't even hardly feel like you're solving something. Even when it's all messed up, it doesn't really look that weird. So that's another reason why this is just a big disappointment. Anyway, that's the Ivy Eyes Cube. Coming in at number 3, we have the Bandage Cubes. Here we have the Bandage Cube A, B, and C, or maybe it's the other way around, A, B, and C. Either way, the Bandage Cubes are terrible. Again, similarly to the Ghost Cube, they're just 3x3s, only that some of the pieces are fused together in different ways on each puzzle. And basically what it does is it makes it so that you can turn it, but only sometimes. So I can turn the top, but if I do this, now I can't turn the top. And what this does is it screws up all of the algorithms that I know, and all of the steps to solve a 3x3, they just don't work anymore. Now on this particular Bandage Cube, it's just like the 2x2 cube in a cube, but this side is all unlocked. And this one's the easiest of them all because I have my right, top, and front side, so I can do all of my fundamental algorithms. No problem. That's fine. That's all good. This one's easy. These two are ridiculously difficult, mainly just because it just challenges everything that you thought you knew about twisty puzzles. And it's just difficult. Not inherently bad puzzles, the quality is really good, and I'm glad that I have them in my collection. They're just kind of infuriating. So that's why they're on the list. Okay, moving on. Number 2, we have this video I just realized is gonna get a lot of dislikes because those 5, 4, and 3 were all good puzzles. I don't like them. Anyway, moving on. Coming in at number 2, we have the Volcano Pyraminx. Now, there are several reasons why this is one of my least favorite puzzles. First of all, bad quality. It turns not very good. It's very clicky, it gets stuck a lot, it's catchy, and just blah, 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 blah. Reason 2, the pieces fall out sometimes. If you're turning it, sometimes pieces will just pop out and it breaks like crazy. I mean, it doesn't break, it pops, but I feel like it's going to break at any moment. Thirdly, I don't know how to solve it. I would have tried solving it more in my life if it were better quality, but every time I sit down and try turning it, I feel like I'm gonna break it. I feel like it's not gonna work, and I end up not solving it. And so ever since I got it, it's always been scrambled, which is disappointing. It's a really cool concept, and I would really love to see some more modern day companies picking up the design and reiterating it, making it higher quality. Because it's a cool puzzle. It's definitely a cool concept, good puzzle. Just this particular one is the only one that there is, and it's bad. It's just yuckers. I don't know that this is actually the only one that there is. I haven't seen any Volcano Pyraminxes showing up in a long time, and I would love to. If there was a better quality one, maybe I would like this puzzle more. But this particular one is just blech. Just blech. And finally, number 1, my very least favorite puzzle in my entire collection, the Landland Void Cube. What is the big issue with the Landland Void Cube? What's my problem with the Landland Void Cube, you might be wondering? Well, allow me to enlighten you. First of all, the Landland Void Cube has no soul. Look at it. All of its innards are just gone. This puzzle is dead. It's evil. It has nothing inside. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2, if you try corner cutting it, even just a nanometer, it will not go. It is completely locked. There's nothing. Look at this. That is what we in the industry call a nanometer, and also a bad puzzle. Reason number 3, look at these stickers. Blech. I actually replaced these stickers. I'm the one that put them on. These are not the normal ones that come with it, but the normal ones that come with it are worse. They're terrible. As I recall, and I might be wrong because this was like 3 years ago, they're kind of papery and they peel off pretty easily. They're just low quality and they are not good. These ones, on the other hand, are also not super great. They're pretty dull and not great. And so what are you doing, Landland Void Cube? It's just, you're just making my day terrible. Reason number 4 for this to be my least favorite puzzle in my entire collection. Look at this. This sticker is peeling. Reason number 5, there's parity, and it's a 3x3. What the heck, man? What kind of a 3x3 gets parity? It's just a bad situation. When I'm gonna sit down and solve a 3x3, I wanna know that I'm gonna be able to solve it. But if I get parity, I just have to mess it all up and do it again. And I mean, I could learn the parity algorithm, but why do that when you don't have to? If I threw this puzzle in the trash in a hotel miles away from my home, I wouldn't mind, because it's terrible. So anyways, guys, that concludes the list of my top 5 least favorite puzzles. I know the Bandage Cube is kind of a triple cop-out, but I don't care. Deal with it. If you're interested in picking up any of these puzzles, for some reason, don't know why you would, but you can do it at Speed Cube Shop. Don't forget to use the code BLUE at checkout. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content from me. Thank you all so much for doing that. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!